the key in these games, I suppose, is not to look at too far beyond into the second game, and that's the danger. A lot of teams do that. They look at the overall, they look at we've 2 games coming up. So I've no doubt, say the likes of Munster now coming up, looking at their 2 games, they're going to be just targeting Sunday. They will not be looking beyond it. It's all bets are off. And especially the fact that you have a home game first, you must, in this competition, always win your home games. So it's very challenging. And when you do get beyond that, then it's a case of, right, what else can you bring? Be very conscious. The guys saw all your different lineouts, your different patterns, your scrums and so forth the previous week. So you have to add something new. So that's challenging, not just for players, but for coaches as well.
Hopefully I'm targeting to be back for around March. I actually fractured my hip against the Ospreys in Magners League fixture in Thomond Park back in September, so I'm currently on the road to recovery with that one. You have to be confident going in, particularly with the results over the Guinness Autumn Internationals. There's a lot of hard-fought victories there from the younger squad, and those results are very encouraging going forward, and I suppose it breeds that extra bit of confidence that you want and you need going into these game weeks.
A number of the Ospreys' key players are struggling for form. And certainly in the autumn series, I thought a lot of them were really, really struggling for form. So it's going to be very interesting from that point of view. Can they use, as Munster have done in the past, when Ireland were struggling, coming back into the fold of the Ospreys jersey now? Can they bounce back? And that's a big decision. The bookies have Munster have clear favourites. I think there's an 8 or 9 point spread on it. I think that Munster are going to be too strong for Ospreys. And it kind of raises the question, where is the real world-class players? Where's the real international players? Because both sides are bursting at the seams with international players. But I think Munster, it's an enormous advantage to be playing that first of 2 legs in Thomond Park. There's so much cup experience. But then you look back to Ospreys beating Leinster in the Magners Cup final, effectively in the RDS. They're a quality side as well, but I think they're just behind Munster at this stage.
Coming to Thomond Park, it's European Cup time again. Ospreys have showed some great form. They were very unlucky in Toulon. Of course, against London Irish, they had a great result there. But coming to Munster, I know they had that win in the Magners League, and of course they went on to win, and they've taken a big step up last season. But this is a big, big hill for them to climb. You'd have to fancy Munster at home, but it's like a cup final, and it's the thing about the European Cup this year. It's more competitive than ever at every stage of the group. Look at the Ospreys. They've all been away in Welsh camp, and a lot of them didn't get a run out last week as well. So I think it's a mix and match. Both sides have so many international players that it is difficult to get that bit of momentum. But both sides looked quite sharp last weekend, and no one can have any complaints because they both have the same sort of problems to deal with.